Okay, so here we are, and I'm just going to do a quick tutorial on how to add standard deviation values as individual error bars on individual points. So we've got data over here, we've got time in minutes, this is manufactured made up data for absorbance, and here are our individual standard deviations for each data point. So the first thing I'm going to do is to make a scatter plot, selecting the data, insert, scatter plot, and there we are, we have a graph with the data. Now what we need to be able to do is add individual standard deviation error bars to each one of these data points. So the way to achieve that is to click on this chart elements, okay, and we're going to add error bars. So if you go to the right of error bars for this arrow to get additional options, there, clicked on the arrow, more options, here we are. So now, in order to, what we've got is horizontal error bars, and what we actually need are vertical error bars. So we're going to have to change this around a little bit. So first thing we need to do is to click on this icon, which gives us the vertical error bar options. We want it to go in both directions, above and below the data point. We want a cap on each one. Right now you can see they've set a fixed value of 1, and we don't want a fixed value, so we're going to go with custom because we have our own values that we want to add in there. Click on specify value. So the positive error value is going to be this column here, okay, and we want them also to go below the data point, so that would be the negative error value. So again, I'm going to clear that out and then select this data, okay, and there we are. Now it looks a little bit different. What's happened is that we now have both horizontal and vertical error bars. We don't want the horizontal ones, so to get rid of those I'm going to click on one of the horizontal error bars to select it, okay. Then we're in this icon, error bar options, and here we have the characteristics of a horizontal error bar. The easiest way to get rid of them is to give them a fixed value of 0. So that's what I'm going to do. Hit enter. There they are, they've gone. And now we have individual data points, and each one has its own individualized error bar. So let's look at this one here. The value here is time in minutes is on this axis, so this is the data point at 27 minutes. The value is around about 50, and it has the largest error bars, so we'll just check that. So here we are, time 27 minutes, absorbance 50, and the error bars here, the value is 21.5, which is the largest of all of those. So that's how you add individualized error bars to each data point.